How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me to discuss why you should not be your family or friend's photographer. So let's jump right into it. Being a photographer is always great and dandy when you're trying to create projects that you're just very excited about and just enjoying the moment of what you're wanting to create. But as we all know, being the photographer friend or family member comes with a lot of responsibilities because guess what? We get asked to take the photos for almost every event or any situation instead of letting us enjoy it. So today I want to have a little bit of discussion of why being the friend and family photographer is actually very hindering to you as a photographer, whether it's mentally, physically or financially, because I think it happens more to us than we'd like to admit. For example, I am the photographer of the family. I am the photographer friend of everybody, I guess. And they're always asking me to bring my camera, to not let it stay home and, make sure I document the memories with them instead of just saying, hey, could we hire you for the event? Take photos, whatever you need to. We would love to support your business and, pay you directly to be able to, contribute to the event since you're not going to be part of it, since we're asking you to bring your camera anyway. A lot of the situations that I cannot stand is being asked to be the photographer, friend, or family at events when you're just wanting to go out and enjoy them with everybody. That's the whole point of those events, is to enjoy the moments and have fun. But even if you want to decline, they always try to guilt trip you and try to tell you that, hey, it's just a couple photos. Please bring your setup or even this setup, which it still takes something to bring with you whenever you're out there and about that you have to keep an eye on, and you're having to do a lot more things than you want to, which kind of just sucks. So that's why I try to tell people to not be their family or friend's photographer, because 9 out of 10 times, they won't want to support you in the aspects of paying you for your time. They're always going to want to reach out to you to, get it for free or for little to no cost whatsoever. Most of the time that hinders a lot of the relationships with the family members and as well with friends, because they're expecting you to just go ahead and give up your time and your, resources to go do their photos instead of them wanting to support that as well from you, which is kind of wild to me, since I don't think any of us would go to their job and say, hey, buddy, you're an accountant. Would you mind just doing my taxes for free today? Because I just feel like that you should just do it because you have the time or whatever. Or, hey, you're coming over to my house. Would you mind, bringing your finance, whatever kind of situation to help me invest into my future or something like that? Not really. I mean, we might discuss it with them, but most of the time, if you're respectful of them and think highly of them, you would want to hire them because you want to support everybody's business in that aspect, just like how you would want them to support you. Most of them probably are not, business owners. They're not, working for themselves. So in their mind, they don't see you as a real worker because they have their normal job. So in their mind is nobody's going to come to me outside of my job description, basically here in the company, to come ask me for something. So why are you going to come to me asking me for my job, to do something? But, in their mind is they don't see it sometimes as a job for you. So this is one of the reasons why it's hard to kind of mingle the idea to be the family or friend photographer. If you're fine with it, that's on you. I mean, I think everybody should start from somewhere. So if you're wanting to be a photographer and you don't have that experience, obviously shooting as much as you can helps you build that portfolio. But I totally believe that you should set boundaries no matter what, even from the beginner stage with your friends or family, that whenever, you decide to bring your camera gear for them to get some photos taken at their events or family portraits or whatever you need to, let them know in advance. At least that's what I would want to do or have done, is hey, if you really want to support me later on in the future, if you value my work, you can hire me. I'll do this one, either for cheap or for free because I either want to build my portfolio or I want to get my skills up or whatever I need to, or it's a shoot that I really want to make happen and I needed models for them and they're coming over to do it, and so on and so forth. So when it comes down to that, that's one of the reasons when I say that it'll be okay to do it. But overall, it's probably better off to find people that are either trying to grow their niche as well like you, to kind of work and collaborate together, because you have that end vision of what you both want to accomplish. Whether it's an aspiring model or you as a photographer, you can kind of work together. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to always work together, because, well, maybe it doesn't work out in a long-term relationship in the sense of, you know, photographer model friend or photographer and you kind of work together like that. Sometimes it does, and hopefully that's what you're kind of looking into communicating with everybody. When it comes down to family members and friends, they're not always going to be super supportive. Some of them might be, some of them might not be, and that's just a gamble, I guess. And sometimes the relationship's a little bit harder to kind of see where it's going, to make sense of the situation, to see if it's worth it for you to be their photographer or not. Personally, I don't find the enjoyment to do like family or friends photos unless it's something that I truly wanted to do, whether it's for a YouTube video or something along the lines, or if they're hiring me, like, better respect my value, just like how I respect them. Otherwise, it's just not something that I'm looking forward to doing in a sense, so I just choose really not to do it. It might look and sound bad, but it's just a reality, as I want to be respected, just like how I respect them and their choice of work that they want to do. But overall, what do you think about doing photos with, you know, family or friends? Are you wanting to do their photographers? When is it okay? When is it not? How much would you do it for? Would you give them a discount rate or expect the full rate? Or would you give them just like a freebie? I would love to know your thought and any experiences that you might have into that, because I think it'll help other people that are trying to look into that object, you know, of scenarios to see, will it be something that I should go this route or this route? And I'm sure it'll help out other people in the comment description that are looking for more answers. But that's pretty much it when it comes down to this video. You know, just for me, it's a little bit of a thought process, because I've had that situation happen quite a few times when it comes down to getting hired by family members or friends, wanting to get either discounted rates or anything like that. And for me, it's more like I would have found it better if they would have came to me to say, I want to hire you, pay your full rate, but then if I offer the discount, so be it, you know. But I guess it is what it is, and, you know, curious to see what happens with your guys' experiences as well. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.